Hey there, welcome to Weekend Watch. Now, this is a weekly special where we break down the best things to do, see, and taste around San Diego. I'm Netta Iranpour. So glad you're with us here. Glad you're joining. And now for the weekend, what to do? Well, the Holo Holo Music Festival is bringing island vibes to Front Wave Arena. Headliners include Common Kings and Josh Totofi. Island food vendors will also be at this family-friendly event. Yeah, you can bring the kids to this. It's all happening this Saturday at Front Wave. The world's top off-road motorcycle riders will be over at Snapdragon Stadium. This for the Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship. The high-octane event promises epic jumps. Look at that, an electric atmosphere. It's all happening Saturday at 5 p.m. And San Diego's women's professional volleyball team. They have their home opener on January 16th. You're going to want to check it out. San Diego Mojo will play over at Viejas Arena. And we sat down with two star players before their 2025 season opener last week. Check it out.
Professional volleyball team ready to make waves in their second season. San Diego Mojo having their highly anticipated home opening on Thursday, January 16th at Viejas Arena. And here to talk about the upcoming season players, Ronica Stone and Kendra Dahlke. Ladies, thanks for coming in. We're all pumped up, right? Yes, here we go, season number 2. And it's revenge time because we lost in the championship last year, but that's been kind of fueling your fire, right?
In the semis.
In the semis. Oh, so close. Yes. So close. Tell us about season 2. You know, you guys were on the team last year. Yeah. What can we expect season 2 for the Mojo?
You want to take it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have 3 returners from last year. Nice. So a bunch of new faces this year. Been working really hard in practice, getting ready for our first game in 3 days in Orlando. So yeah, just expect a bunch of new faces, but great volleyball still this year. Okay, so season kicks off January 9th. You guys have a road trip. It's going to take you all the way to Orlando.
Yeah.
So you're going to start the season away. What can we expect for the game in Orlando?
Oh my gosh, I think just a lot of fire.
Yeah.
When we're still trying to figure the team out, it's going to be our first time playing with a lot of new faces, and same for them. They have a lot of new faces on their side. They didn't finish how they wanted to last season either, so I think it's just going to be a gritty match.
Sure.
They have a big block. I think we have a bigger block from last year, so just a lot of competitiveness and hoping for a win.
Yeah, got to get that W. That's right.
To start off the season, but it's the league opener, so we're the starters for everyone.
Yeah. The home opener, who are you guys facing, and why are we, we're inviting everybody to come out to this?
Absolutely. Right. It'll be actually Orlando. That game
so they're coming back.
They come back too. They have to make a long trip as well.
Right.
So yeah, it'll be, good competition. We'll have seen them one time. They'll have seen us one time. So for that match, it'll be just another chance to compete against them.
We were talking a little bit about, we've seen some of these spikes here and how fast that ball comes in. 30, 40, 50 miles per hour. You guys are trying to send that back over. I mean, talk about how grueling of a sport this can be, right?
Yeah. I mean, you see girls get hit in the face.
Oh, I've seen that. Oh.
Yeah. I've been victim to it. It comes hard, and I think it's such an exciting sport. There's a powerful or exciting play, an amazing dig, an amazing block, touch, everything. Everyone's just flying around. I think we're just so athletic on the court and explosive, I would say, is the word for volleyball. I think it's one of the most exciting sports to watch. I know I'm biased, but I've heard from other people too.
Well, I agree with you because my daughter started her first season of volleyball, 9 years old, so she looks up to you guys. She may want to, I don't know, play professionally like you guys at some point. What is maybe some of your advice to some of the girls out there that are working on their volleyball skills and want to take it to the next level?
Yeah, I think just playing as much as you can. I mean, 9 is a great time to start. She'll have plenty of years ahead of her for playing, but just getting as much reps as you can, watching the game as much as you can at any level, whether it's college, now pro league, so a lot of opportunities to watch.
So tell us a little bit about the atmosphere when people head out there. Maybe people haven't checked out a Mojo match yet. Should they show up, and what can they expect when they show up?
Yeah, like I said before, a lot of energy, and I think our fans, when they showed up, they really showed out for us, especially in our home opener last year. We started off rough. We were on the road last year for, I think, the first 3 games. In our home opener, we came and I think had around 7,000 people, and they were 7,000 loud fans.
Oh, good.
And so there's never a wrong time to cheer. I think like volleyball's a party. Always have something to say, always throwing out whatever. I think it's just fun. You can be creative like we are on the court. sport. You can be creative in the crowd.
There you go. I love that. So January 16th is the opener. Can you give us some of the details where people can get tickets and all that information?
Yeah, they can find tickets on our website, San Diego Mojo, or go SanDiegoMojo.com, or on the league's website as well. And Viejas Arena is where we'll play our match. So
that's great.
Through San Diego
Big
State.
venue.
It's a huge venue.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you guys this season. Way to represent San Diego. Get out there, enjoy the Mojo matches. We're wishing you guys the best here.
Thank you so much.
All right, go get that win in Orlando.
Definitely.
Then when they come back, win again.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thanks, ladies. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, we want to see Viejas packed with all the fans of the Mojo. That is some athleticism to play volleyball at that level. Impressive stuff. And now, check this out. Marty McFly and Doc Brown have time traveled all the way to San Diego. Back to the Future, the musical, is playing this weekend at the San Diego Civic Theater. And we talked to the actor who plays Doc for a sneak peek.
Marty McFly has been transported to San Diego for Back to the Future, the musical. Joining us this morning, we have Don and Mike. Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning, good morning.
You're also known as Doc Brown.
Indeed I am.
Back to the Future, and you are the owner of this magnificent vehicle that you have behind us.
Thank you very much.
Here it is.
Tell us what this vehicle is.
It's a DeLorean from the 80s. It's a 1982 DeLorean. They only made one model, the DMC-12, and I took this car, did a lot of restoration work with it, and then did the conversion.
Is it true that I'm allowed to get into the vehicle?
Of course.
You have to get in. Now you got to see. You may want to swing around here with the camera, and you want to make sure you get the flux capacitor. Now, be very, very careful.
Okay.
Because if you touch something, who knows where you could end up? You punch in the wrong date, and then you make the car go 88, as you know, and then boom, you're gone.
So tell us about Doc Brown and what his plan is with Marty.
Well, Doc is I guess you would call him a mad scientist or an inventor.
Right.
And his best buddy is Marty McFly, as we know. And watch your head, because I'm telling you, I've cracked it many, many times.
Wow.
This is not a normal door. And my daughter first got into one of these, and she wanted to take a picture. And I said, watch your, boom!
Yep.
And immediately hit her head, so I've done it a lot.
You're going around the country with
Yep.
Back to the Future. People at home ideally are familiar with the film, but the film is not a musical.
No.
So what makes the theater rendition different?
Well, we sing and we dance.
Simple,
Other
right?
than that.
But here's the thing: is in my head, I think Back to the Future doesn't come to me as a big musical show.
Well, if you'll remember from the movie, they had the Huey Lewis songs, and then they had Johnny B. Good at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. And so musicals, characters sing when the emotion gets so high that there's no choice. And with Back to the Future, Doc and Marty are in a lot of problems.
There's a lot of emotion.
There's a lot of emotions, and so it was an easy jump to make it into a musical. And I think one of the great things about it is that if you love the movie, you're going to love the musical. But this is the amazing thing. People come and they've never seen the movie,
Right.
which always shocks me.
The kids, I bet.
It always shocks me, and then I'm suddenly like, well, I have all this responsibility to tell this story. There'll be a dad dressed as Doc Brown and a 10-year-old son dressed as Marty, and I say, have you seen the movie? And the kid says, no.
Yeah.
And so I'm always shocked by that.
And the theater, the stage version of this is much different than the real vehicle that we have here, right?
No, it's an actual time machine. And
They're all actual time machines.
That's absolutely right. No, our car is slightly smaller, as I was telling Mike, because they tried putting one on that was the actual size of a real car, and it seemed too big. So they shrunk it down, and I really have to fold myself in. I was telling Mike, when I get in, I put my knees on this side of the steering
I
wheel
see, okay.
so I can hop out quickly.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You drove down here from Palmdale with this
Yeah,
bad boy.
yeah.
Do people give you
He
some looks
flew.
when you're
He
driving?
flew.
That's right, you
He
flew.
flew down
flew,
You
here.
got
yeah.
to skip the traffic.
That's
I
it.
can go right over it all, yeah.
Do people give you some looks when you're driving
yeah,
it?
yeah, I get plenty of looks, and then I've had my fair share of accidents I've caused.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, hey, I'm sure people are exactly
As
all
long
on
as
the
it doesn't
freeway.
hit the DeLorean.
As long as it doesn't hit this, it's okay.
That's
yeah,
it.
exactly.
That's it.
People are going to want to come see Back to the Future at the Civic Theater. Where do they go for more information?
We're here until January 19th.
That's right, Sunday.
SD.
Broadway SD.
BroadwaySD.com.
There you go.
BroadwaySD.com. Is it okay if I go this? This isn't too close. BroadwaySD.com. You've got to see it. Start walking now. Get some kind of rowboat. Get a scooter. Get a bike.
Unless you
come
can get your
down.
own version,
Yeah.
of course.
Get one of these.
But you might have the only one available.
Well, I do have a key.
All right, gentlemen, Mike, Don, thank you both for being with us this morning. Grab your tickets to Back to the Future, the musical, here in San Diego.
I'm so curious how that's a musical, but yeah, you're going to find out. Go to the Civic Center, check it out. I wish Evan pushed some of those buttons. Wonder what year, what era he would end up in. All right, let's talk about food now. San Diego Restaurant Week kicks off January 26th. It is never too early to make those reservations. So this is your chance to get some great deals on amazing, delicious food that you may not otherwise get to experience. Roman Wolves and Rusty Cucina join us in studio to give us a taste of what they have to offer. Here's a look.
And if you're in the mood for some high-quality food, we've got you covered. San Diego Restaurant Week kicking off on Sunday, January 26th. That runs through February 2nd. And here to give us a taste of what they have to offer, Vincent Hanna, General Manager of Roman Wolves, and Rusty Cucina. Thanks for coming in. Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Restaurant Week, how excited you guys are to be involved, and then some of the offerings you're going to have.
Yeah, so Restaurant Week is, twice a year.
Yeah.
So it's a great opportunity for restaurants to kind of showcase what
you guys can offer, and then also a great opportunity for customers to come in and check you guys out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we brought a couple of things for you guys to kind of take a look at. Just a few dishes that we do, some signature stuff for us, from Rusty Cucina to Roman Wolves as well. Rusty Cucina is going to be more of like your Sicilian-style eatery, so there's more Sicilian-based dishes there for you. Roman Wolves, of course, more Roman.
More Roman, okay. What would be the difference between those two if people had to choose?
Honestly, it's up to you. You know, it's comfort food. It's Italian. It's the best food in the world.
That's true.
You'll love it.
Yes.
So there's a lot of selections for you guys to choose from in Restaurant Week. It's our signature dishes and some cool additions to it as well to kind of showcase a few things.
Now, you brought in the menus. Can you talk about what you were going to see at Rusty Cucina for what you guys are offering?
So for Rusty Cucina, we're going to do a 3-course, $36 per person menu.
Okay.
We get like appetizer, entree, and dessert with that.
$36, 3 courses.
Pretty good deal.
Good, right?
Yeah. Roman Wolves pretty much the same thing as well with that. 3 courses, appetizer, entree, and dessert.
Okay.
Like you said, all our signature stuff, a few cool new dishes for you guys to try as well for Restaurant Week as well, kind of showcasing like what we do,
absolutely,
what we're known for.
Speaking of that, let's show what we're looking at here, because you brought in a wide variety of stuff.
Yeah. Just appetizer, we have like our bruschettas that we do.
Let's start with this one.
We have our gnocchi. It's our gnocchi alla vodka. We do that with our grilled zucchini as well with that.
Okay, that's very
the
nice.
cacio e pepe. You have
that's
right
what
there.
This is?
Yeah.
Okay, and what does this consist of?
It's a pecorino romano cheese. We do that with the fresh black cracked pepper with the sauce as well for that, little creamier sauce.
This dish with this feels heavy. You're not going to go hungry after eating this one.
Yeah. 3 courses, you're taking a long nap afterwards.
That's true, right. So build that in. And then we've got some bruschetta here?
Bruschetta here for you guys to try as well.
What's this version of it?
This is like our pesto, artichoke and pesto.
Oh, okay. That looks good. Okay. And then fish fans?
Yeah. So for Roman Wolves, we do like a lot of different dishes, not just pastas. We have a full selection of, different meats and fishes for you to try. So there's our Mediterranean branzino.
Nice.
And of course, we have the pacari ragu as well. So it's kind of like a bolognese sauce for that.
And of course, one of the options has to be dessert.
Yeah, you got it.
Just in case you saved a little room. What are we looking at here?
This is our cannolis that we do over at Rusty Cucina. So just load it up. A lot of healthy options for you to try.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just in case you want to take a little break from the New Year's resolution goals, right? I mean, you deserve it at this point. And then what are we looking at here?
It's our tiramisu. Classic, but it's super delicious.
It's so funny because some places will just give you the little strip of tiramisu.
Yeah.
This is a loaf of tiramisu.
Yeah. Exactly. We're not shy about the portion.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you're inviting everyone to come out, and it's not just your restaurant. I mean, thank you for coming out here, but this is a great opportunity to experience all of the different flavors we have here in San Diego, Italian included.
For sure. It's a good opportunity for all of us, all in San Diego. There's over 100 restaurants participating in it. It's a great opportunity for
everybody. Where can people find the 2 restaurants? Is there a website? Is there more information?
Both places, rustycucina.com, and then same thing for romanrolls.com, San Diego. Both places make reservations on OpenTable. Best way to get access to it for us.
Absolutely.
It's going to be very busy, so make your reservations.
Now, you guys do the fresh pasta there.
Exactly.
I mean, tell us about that labor of love.
Yeah, it's very good.
Is that what
very
these
good.
are?
Yeah, yes.
Look at this.
A few. It's a little bit, a little sample of some of the fresh pasta.
I mean, it takes a while, right? I mean,
it's a lot of labor, but you taste it.
You taste the
for
difference.
Sure.
That
delicious.
fresh stuff is always super scrumptious. Thanks for coming in here. I'm gonna have to figure out which one I'm gonna have for early lunch.
Early lunch.
Awesome.
Holy cannoli, I want one of those. And that fresh pasta, please sign me up. But yeah, make your reservations now. Restaurant Week, again, starting on the 26th. And now Martin Luther King Jr. Day coming up on January 20th. And this weekend, there are a lot of celebrations happening all around San Diego. So on Sunday, you don't want to miss it, the 43rd annual MLK Parade. It's happening right along the beautiful Harbor Drive. Look at all the people that'll be involved in this. The parade is filled with floats, marching bands, drill teams, you got the dancers, and a whole lot more. I mean, look, roller skating down Harbor Drive. It all kicks off at 11 a.m. on Sunday. Now, before the parade, you can get active with the MLK 5K and Fun Run. Bring your family and friends over to the Embarcadero to get moving first and then head over to Harbor Drive. All Sunday long, take part in the MLK Harmony Health Festival. You can enjoy health and wellness vendors, workshops, and a lot of activities. And now, that's all we have for this week's edition of Weekend Watch. To find more events happening all around San Diego, you can always go to cbs8.com/weekend. We love our weekends here. We'll see you next week, and have a good one.